Hey geometry students. Okay, so just a quick video here on section 11.2. We are going to talk about area again of three different shapes: trapezoids, rhombi, and kites. And the word rhombi, that's just plural for the word rhombus. It just means more than one. So I wrote down two formulas for you here at the top of your page, and you might want to jot these down on your page. The first one is the formula for the area of a trapezoid, and that would be your height, which of course is your vertical distance. Like for example, in number 1, here your height would be 10. So your height times the sum of your bases. So you're going to add together your two bases. Like for example, on number 1, that would be 6 and 15. Those would be your bases. Okay? And then you divide by 2. All right, and then there's a formula for kites and rhombi. You actually use the same formula for these two shapes, and it's area equals diagonal 1 times diagonal 2, and then divide by 2. And the diagonals, like for example in number 4, the diagonal on this particular one would be a total of 10 this way, and then a total of 16 that way. So those, the one, it kind of makes a T. Those cross pieces are your diagonals. They go from corner to corner. So you just multiply the two diagonals and divide by 2. That's a formula for the area of kites and a rhombus. Okay, so you're just going to use those formulas and just kind of work through. Notice, for example, when I printed it out on from the computer, it did the same shape twice. It's not supposed to be like that. The one that I emailed you as a PDF that you're going to download is correct. It does have a different shape for number 6. The key, however, has the wrong shape on it, so just ignore that. But the answer is correct for number 6. So just to maybe work through one or two, like for example number 3, if you were going to do that, you would add the bases. Remember, it's base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so that would be 7.5 plus 15, 15, and then you're going to multiply times the height, which is 11, and then divide by 2. And I got 123.75. And let's check that. Yes, that's correct. The correct answer. So this is super easy. I don't even really think you're going to need me to work anymore as far as an example. You're just really plugging in to the two formulas and working from there. You might want me to work one like number 7, 8, or 9. I'll actually work number 7. It says a trapezoid has base lengths of 6 and 15 with an area of 136.5. What is the height of the trapezoid? So you're going to want to kind of write that out and just kind of plug in, what you have. Remember, your formula is area equals your height times the sum of the bases divided by 2. Okay, so on number 7, it says the bases are 6 and 15. So if you do 6 plus 15, of course, that's 21. We don't know the height, so I'm going to put H divided by 2 equals your area of 136.5. So I just kind of made myself a little equation there. If you want to, you can put that over 1, cross multiply. You get 21H equals, and then of course you're going to do 136.5 times 2. That would be, let's see, 273. And then divide by 21. And you're going to get 13 for your height. And that answer is correct there. So those are a little more difficult. You just have to plug in to your formula what you have and, maybe make a little equation out of it and then just look for what you're missing. All right, but overall, pretty easy section there on area of those three shapes. So hopefully that helps.